This is a disclaimer that this role play is for a class assignment and is not a real counseling session. So hello, Mr. and Mrs. Walker. How are you today?
Good.
I'm good.
Can you tell me what brings you in to see me today?
We want to talk about our sex life and how we can improve on each other's experience and each other's happiness altogether.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you guys ever had a dialogue about this before?
We talked a little bit at home about it.
Did any? I mean, what came out of it? What happened?
I think we talked about it pretty good. Still had some stuff we need to, get over. Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, I work in event management, so I work long days. It turns into all nights a lot of the time, especially Friday through Sunday. Of course, because of parties and get-togethers and proms and things like that. So every time I get home, I be tired, beat down and pretty much getting ready for the next day. And I'm not able to stay up as long as my wife would need me to for sex and things like that, late nights or early mornings. It's just trying to catch up on rest.
Right. So how do you feel when he comes in and takes a shower and goes straight to bed?
Neglected.
So have you explained to him how you feel?
Yes. I mean, I understand it, but at the same time, I feel how I feel. So it's something that I tried to get over, but it still is a struggle. So.
Do you truly feel that you're neglected, or is it just something that you're feeling at that moment?
It's just something I feel at that moment.
That's definitely a plus. So how long has this been an issue?
I actually started working in event management 6 years ago. It didn't start. Of course, it didn't start right then because I was 22. So late nights, early mornings really didn't faze me too much.
Had a lot of stamina. Could go all day, all night.
Exactly. But I recently taken back up sports, trying to help out because I'm 28 now. Be 29 in May. So it's just starting to catch up. Body's starting to wear down and things like that.
And we have a 2-year-old now. So.
Yes.
So is there a time that you could possibly schedule some time when your 2-year-old could go visit a grandparent or something and give you guys some time to be alone?
Yes, we definitely have tried to do that. Like I said, the conflict in that is that I work on weekends.
Oh, okay.
So the time grandparent, my mom is not old, so she doesn't. It's not her retirement time. So she actually works during the day and has the same struggles that we would have at nighttime. She has a husband. I have a younger sister that still stays at home, so she still has to tend to the house and things like that. So she still has that same weekly battle that any other person would have, and then her only free time is the weekends. But like I said, of course, I work on the most weekends, and it'll be all day and all night, so it's really hard to try to fit that in.
Okay. So what about, well, we call it respite care, but respite care is basically some friends of yours or siblings that have children around the same age, where you guys take turns watching one another's children in order to have some free time when you're available during the week.
That sounds something we should definitely try.
So, Miss Walker, you say you don't have many friends? I will watch it with you in just a second, sweetie. Go over there and watch it for a minute. And give me a minute.
Just go sit down real quick.
You want to watch it in a minute?
Yeah, we'll come and watch it in a minute.
I feel like that's a good option. If we have somebody that has kids our age that's willing to
Definitely,
do that.
that's like something.
So of course the first thing would be to make sure that you can trust them
Right.
to watch you too.
Definitely. That'd be first step.
Right.
So as far as communication and sex, which one do you think is most important?
Communication.
And can you tell me why?
Because we both need to be in the right mindset before sex. So it doesn't feel like a chore,
Mm-hmm.
more of a spontaneous action, really. It's hard to just go in at it like that because you don't know. She might have had a bad day at work. I might have had a bad day at work. So our mind is just not fit for that moment at that time. So I think the more we communicate about our day-to-day life and then the struggles and get know that, I think it actually will benefit our sex life. So I think that's something we should definitely do more of.
Yeah, since we're in a long-term relationship,
Yeah.
if you don't talk to me, you don't touch me. At this point.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely agree. Communication is definitely most important, especially with the days social media being so popular with so many young people. So I'm very excited and happy to know that you guys value communication rather than sexual relations. You know, I know that that's important too, but getting to know your mate, you know, that's number one because that's what God intends for us to do. So, is there anything else that you would like to tell me about your relationship or what you tried to do?
I want to sit by you.
You want to sit by me? Okay. So now, can you tell me about a little bit more about what you've tried to do and what's happened?
Well, there has been times where I've actually gotten off work midnight or 1 in the morning, and I know that, like I said, she's been wanting more sexual activity in our relationship, and then I come home and try, and she's not feeling it. So I don't know exactly what the cause of it is, or why that would be an issue.
Can you explain that to her?
Yes. I do have an issue with connection. I feel like if we haven't connected all day, if I haven't gotten the messages, or if I have things to say to you that I haven't gotten to say, and then you just come home and try to connect with me in that other area, then I'm not there. We're not on the same level. That's not what I'm trying to do right now. Like, look, I'm having issues right now. Like, I'm trying to connect with you on a different level. I like to get intimate before we can get intimate.
Right.
So how would I don't know how I could get more like connected with you through cell phone when I can't. Like, I'm moving all day.
And I get it. It's just like a mind barrier for me, because if I go there with you, there's still so much on my mind that I'm not even where I want to be. Like, sexually, I can't get there with you because that's what's on my mind right now. Like, but I want to tell him what happened today, or what I was thinking, or how I feel. So that's just not my space right now.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
How would I judge that?
I mean, you don't. Like, we just have to talk first. Like, I'm sorry. You're just going to have to sit here and hold me for an hour while I rant. And then hopefully you're still woke enough to still want me.
Well, actually, that's not a bad idea for homework. You know, it's like on the days that you're not working late, or the days that maybe you have a break in between the times that you have to go back and forth to work,
Mm-hmm.
you know, maybe when you're sitting in the car, just shoot her a text and say, hey, just thinking about you. And I know that that's something that happens,
Yeah,
but,
definitely.
you know, it's like we as women, you know, we like to be pampered. We like to be told that we're great, you know, same thing as men, but women are more emotional. Men are more physical. So that's something that, you know, we all have to remember, because even though we know how much you love us, for us, we like to hear it. For you, you want to see it, you know, and we want to see it too, but just hearing it for us is just, it's something that sends us over the moon, you know.
Daddy and Nini and Toot and you and Toot Dad Toot.
Good job. Okay, that's something that we definitely can try. I never thought of it, or I was just trying to give her exactly what she wanted, and I never thought about that.
Yeah, because he knows my love language is touch. That is what I want to do, but there's still that mind block of, yeah, I do want to. I want you to touch me while I'm talking. I do. I do. But at the same time, I have to get this off my mind. So
Okay.
well,
Okay. That's something I definitely can try. I have
Toot.
yeah, I gotta definitely try to find some time to do that. I never thought to do that. Just get so busy, and
yeah.
you know, I'm just expecting her to, you know, be home when I get home, and then, you know, if I'm still awake enough to be able to do that, what she's asking me for, then she'll be happy.
Way so you can go to bed now.
Yeah, so I never thought to do that. I would definitely try to do that.
That's with most women, and you can tell me if I'm wrong. Most women feel like if you come home and you jump up and down on us, then we feel like a prostitute or something. So that would be no different than you finishing, leaving $40 on the bed, and turning over, go to sleep.
I can definitely understand that.
So, yeah, so it's very important for touch, and it's very important for a text, you know, or a phone call, even if it's just to say, hey, I was thinking about you, you know. And I know that from what we had discussed before, I know she likes weeds and flowers. You know, there
She definitely she's trying to grow a green thumb.
yeah. So there are places that, you know, that 1-800-Flowers or proflowers.com or something like that.
Yes, I've seen. Yeah, I heard commercials on the radio.
So those things, you know, and it's not very expensive, you know, but those things would win big points.
Okay. That helps you a little more. Cool.
So is there anything else that you would like to discuss?
Just as long as you stay open with me and talk. I just like to talk, you know that. And
I'll definitely start cutting my listening ears out when I get off.
because I don't talk to many other people, and especially if it's about something personal, I feel like I need you to be my best friend, because a lot of things I would like to be able to tell another woman, but I don't feel like I should have to tell those personal things to somebody else. So
I would love to be
I'd
that
rather
person.
it be
Yeah.
you.
And I would love to be that person. I just need to. I guess I need to try to leave work at home. Well, I mean at work. I'm sorry. Leave work at work and shut my brain off and give some more time. You think that would?
I think that would definitely work. Because I mean, sometimes it's hard, especially when you're in management and when you're at home. Somebody's always calling you to ask you a question that you know they should know the answer to.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yeah, so it's very difficult. So, you know, sometimes, every now and then, it don't have to be all the time. If you would just tell them, you know what, my wife and I are out right now, and I don't have the answer to that question right now, but give me about 20 minutes and I'll call you back. You know. So, I mean, it may not be what they want to hear. You know, if it's an emergency, I'm sure she'll understand because, you know, you got to pay the bills.
Yes.
So I'm sure if it's an emergency, but if somebody's asking you, where do table A go? When you've already drawn up, you know, a plan,
Okay.
then either I hired the wrong person or you lied and said you were illiterate. I mean, that you were not illiterate. So, you know, it's just about setting boundaries, you know, at work, you know.
Okay.
And when we're in management, sometimes we have an issue setting boundaries because we know that if we don't do it, it's not going to be done right.
Yes.
But you have to put trust in your workers, you know, and make them own up to their mistakes, you know.
Okay. So what you
Why?
Then I'll stop hiding your phone so you can answer.
that sounds good. Sounds good.
And for your other homework assignment, I would definitely say something like maybe take a trip to a bookstore like Barnes and Nobles or something like that because, you know, she evidently likes to read. And so there are a lot of books about sexual relationships. There are Karma Sutra books that would tell you all these different positions and things to do. You know, it's not porn, but it would definitely show you some things that that you guys could definitely discuss, you know, as far as, you know, how would you feel about this, you know, and maybe she would say, okay, next time you're off, we're going to try this,
Okay.
you know. And then at Barnes & Noble, too, they have a little restaurant in there, so you can always have a cup of water or a cup of juice or something and, you know, just sit and read. You don't even have to purchase anything. Okay. So that's going to conclude our session for today. And we will be giving you a call so we can set up the next appointment when it comes up. And then we'll see if anything has changed.
That'd be great.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.